Welcome to another episode of Pocho's Shitty Builds, where the builds are shitty and, well, yeah, they are. The build you see before you is a Kinetic Rain Antiquarian. This was my first Freesia build, and it was not the best decision. Pretty much, when I was looking at the Ascendancies, I saw your hits can't be evaded, and I was sold. Unfortunately, that carried almost nothing in terms of actual damage. The main point behind this build was to take a skill that everyone else looked at and said, that looks like shit, and prove them wrong. I did not do that. They were right. I shouldn't have made this build. I saw 120,000 average damage, and I thought, that's okay. Enemies will run into the anomalies, and they'll explode, and they'll die. Which they do. Unless they're single target. Like, I don't know, a map boss, or a rare with any kind of defense. So, needless to say, it did not work out the way I expected. But it is tanky. Now I know what you're thinking when you're looking at the screen. Pocho, you're about to fight an actual boss. This is gonna take you 5 minutes. But you'd be wrong. It actually took 10 minutes. And I did die. But that's the glory of trying new builds. After falling into his gross little swamp cave 37 times, I eventually died. Twice. In the end, my theory did work. All I had to do was put down a bunch of anomalies and let him run into them when he had almost no health left. But, to be fair, with the amount of damage this build doesn't have, the 6 portal defense is completely valid. You may have noticed I didn't put the POV in the description of this video. That's because I don't want anyone else to play this build. The only reason to play this build is to make a video like this talking about how god-awful it is. I really, really hope you do not play this build. If this minute-long tier 8 map boss fight isn't enough to keep you away from it, then you might as well just make your own version, because it will be better. Pew, pew.